Okay, it's been a little bit. Well, not that long actually, but after the stream crashed a few times, um, I ended up doing some stuff. Not too much stuff. I went back here, as you can see. I bought the rest of the Giant's armor. I should honestly upgrade my shield to +10. I haven't done that yet either. But I've been upgrading a lot of stuff. Let's see. I am too poor. It's unfortunate. But I have the bonfire and the tomb of the giants, but we're not gonna kill Nito just yet. Even though I have cast light right now. I'm not entirely certain where I'm going. But right now, we're at a pretty good position. I want to start. Okay. I would like to go to the Daughters of Chaos. I should upgrade my shield, but I'm just a little poor. And so I can upgrade it a little bit right now. You're out of souls. I'm gonna go ahead, sit back down actually. We're gonna go and get us some red chunks. I think red titanite chunks. We want to get a nice chaos maxed chaos Y. And I've been thinking about if I really want to do a fire flame burge. I don't know if that's the play. I've heard the well, I've looked it up, and the elemental infusions don't seem that good at all. We already killed Ceaseless because we already got the Chaos Emperor. We do have an early Chaos Y right now. It's not going to be much use. All the demons are pretty resistant to fire. We have our Chaos Y right here. And then the Fire Flame Burge. We could undo that. All we lose are green Titanite, so we could undo it to something like, I don't know, regular, maybe a magic ascension. Preferably the one that has better intelligence scaling. I'm actually gonna go ahead and skip the Tauros demons. We could kill them, but I'm just gonna go down here instead. I need to get to at least the city where all those stone dudes are at, because the weird snake demons, the Chaos Eaters, the guys that spit white stuff at you, they're like big and tunnely. They're over near the bed of chaos. They drop a bunch of red chunks, and they'll be really good for maxing out our Chaos Y. After that, we need to level a whole bunch of endurance. We actually do fat roll without Havel's Ring. I honestly didn't think we would. I need to get a whole bunch more endurance. But I do need a little more intelligence too. We only have 26, we need 28 to actually use the Moonlight Greatsword, which is something I want. We are going to go ahead and parry Kurt to death. At least if I can get a parry off. There we go. Surprised he survived that. But now he's dead. we're gonna stick with our current setup right now. To be honest, I probably should switch back to my previous setup with the I missed that entirely. With the standard armor. Because I get to fast roll. This set I barely medium roll. Okay. Yeah, it could cost us a little in some situations. Well, I'm not too concerned with these slow dudes, so. There we go, that's pretty good. Should get some sorceries off too. I should mention that we don't have a whole lot of time today, a lot less than the previous stream. But I want to at least get to a point where I can farm some Titanite chunks. Maybe get some extra endurance from farming the Darkroot dudes. Although I might want to max out my other stats first. Even without a plus 15 weapon, we are still doing great damage. Our stats are far from maxed too. We only have 18 strength and we're doing a buttload of damage. Compared to the soft cap being 40, so we're complete near, I think 22 points off from maxed. So I think we're pretty good. Intelligence is always a good play in Dark Souls 1. It's great in this game. Especially since I have the DLC too, so Dark Bead is also an option. Although I really wanted to get the Moonlight Greatsword and the Mana's Catalyst. Those two weapons are ideal for the build I'm doing right now. That's better. That was a stupid decision. Cost me a little bit. Okay, I thought I could sidestep that. There we go. Don't tell me that's a Demon Great Axe. Oh, I wasted my money. I bought an extra one from Shiva. I see now, I probably shouldn't have done that. Wasted extra. I did get a green Titanite shot off of that, although that's pretty useless at this point. Casted Hidden Body since we can get a good plunge attack on this guy. Still usable on these Taurus demons as well. They may not be the same as the boss, but plunge attacks work just fine. This one might not work as well. He is quite far from any kind of plungeable thing. That's nice. We're gonna run straight through here to get ourselves the extra large flame ember. And we could do it on the flame bird, but as I said, fire may not be the best option. I honestly don't know until I see what it is, what damage it does maxed out. Because we aren't, oh boy, we aren't it's a dexterity leaning weapon, right? We are primarily strength. We do have a bit of dex, but oh boy, oh, that actually killed. Unfortunate. Okay. We do need to get our souls back. And then we are going to need to kill both the Fire Sage Demon, which is right there, and the Centipede Demon to get to the Lost City. Okay, that still hit me. That's pretty good. Another Demon's Great Axe. Wow, that's both lucky and unlucky at the same time. We now have 3. 2 naturally dropped. Which is crazy because we have the basic amount of item discovery too. I missed a jump attack there. Doesn't matter, somehow it still landed the plunge. There we go. This time I want to rely a little more on the sorcery part. I only have 8 bullets, but I'm going to go ahead and equip Uazil's crown. Oh, Dusk's crown. Let's see. I should have it. Oh, I may not actually. I think I didn't pick it up after I summoned her. Whatever, let's use all the bullets we have now. It'll take 3 for each worm. Let's see how good Great Magic Weapon will help us out. That acid he's spitting out will heavily mess up my weapons and armor, but I'd rather not get hit by it. Ouch. Okay. I meant to hit that, and that did break my weapon. That's rather unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, I don't have RTSR. Need to go to the Valley of Drakes to pick that up. We do have this Claymore here. I haven't used it at all this run. Let's actually stick with the Battle Axe. It didn't take that much damage. What broke, I believe, was our Catalyst. Yes, it will do less magic damage now, and you can see that right here. It only does 53, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to get up close and personal. Oh, that killed me. Okay, got a rather strange chatter in the stream right now. There's technically no one watching. Yet I have somebody asking me to follow them on Discord. Odd, I don't remember seeing anybody get on stream either. I'm not sure how that message got there at all. Whatever, we're going to continue butting our head against these worms. I should honestly just get my souls and run. Probably what I should do. Close call there. But we did make it through just fine, and we have to repair all our equipment. I think, well, actually I'm not sure. I wanted to make the Claymore raw, because I need a raw weapon that's maxed for the achievements. But I'm not sure what to do it on. A lot of weapons could benefit a lot more not going raw. There's not a whole lot of weapons that would help being not raw. I guess ironically enough, the Flamberge would be a pretty good raw weapon. Okay. If I didn't already have a lightning infusion weapon, for another character of course, I don't have one right now, but I did get the achievement for that, so I'm not going to do a lightning weapon on this character, but I probably could have done with a Flamberge. Let's see how good this fight is gonna be. May not good at all, appears. It does look like we have some pretty decent damage going on. It honestly looks like the Fire Sage will be easier than the Stray Demon. The Stray does not... looks like it had more health than the Fire Sage. Okay, let me just whiff twice. Is not good. The explosions are always right next to me. If he wants to do a magic battle, we can do a magic battle. Finally going to melee, are we? Uh-oh. Should have known that was going to happen. Can't tell what the explosion is going to be exactly. It seems to be really close or right in front of him. But that really makes it hard for me to, one more shot should do it. There we go. Again, I still don't have any soul boosting gear, so... Just gonna have to walk right on by. I don't know if I've said it before, but we're not gonna save Solaire. And you might wonder why. I would like his armor and sets for the first run. And saving him is pretty expensive humanity wise. I don't have a whole lot of humanity on me right now. It would take quite a bit of farming to get up to the 30 humanity needed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rush through here. With this, we can also reinforce the rest of our shield here. I don't know how many large Titanite shards we have. Oh, we do have enough. We just need one more regular Titanite shard. Let's head over to Andre, actually. We could get the Great Sword of Artorias, that's why I'm trying to upgrade the shield in the first place. Let's see, we could do a raw claymore. We don't have a lot of good stats right now. And I do want to ascend the golem axe pretty soon too. The only issue is that... Let's upgrade the dark sword too. I have never used a dark sword before. Let's see. It is pretty much same scaling as the claymore as well. It could be a potentially good option. And then there's my battle axe, which could benefit a lot from being maxed out too. I honestly don't know. Well, the Claymore, Flamberge, and the Dark Soul, the Sword, all have some dexterity scaling, which isn't really what we want. The only weapons I really want dexterity scaling in are probably the Black Knight weapons, since they have to have dexterity scaling in. But those three swords I could potentially take out the scaling. So let me see. Before I make a decision, let me see how good this Flamberge is. First, this is a weapon I've been interested in for a while. It is a strange greatsword, more dex leaning than the Claymore. It does bleed, and it can be upgraded just fine. Let's see, 248, just plus 5. Could be a potentially pretty good weapon against... Ooh, that's actually pretty decent damage. That's more damage than my battle axe. I might just extend it all the way, to be honest. Probably a bad idea. The heavy attacks are, I've read, pretty strange too. They're really fast, unlike the normal attacks. Oh, stream's buffering out. I'd rather it not mess up like last time. From one stream, I intended it to be one stream, but it crashed 3 times, so it split up into 4 different parts, which is rather unfortunate. I think I'm going to keep this like this. The Zwei is also a very good option too. Very good weapon all around. Zwei is a pretty popular choice. I also have this machete, which I cannot wield at all. It has a rather large strength requirements. So for now, let's see the Dark Sword first. Pretty interesting-ish moveset. It's a standard straight sword. Heavy attacks are different though. I'll probably actually do it raw, just because I never really planned on using this weapon at all, even anyways, so I'll probably just do it to check off a list. There you go. And that's the achievement. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, I think you heard it just fine. Let me see this Claymore though. This one could potentially be a normal plus 15. I want to leave some great hammers to my magic ascensions, like with forgot his name downstairs. The new Londo. I want the Demon's Great Hammer. Interesting. Okay, I meant to do a jump attack there. Okay, that didn't reach at all. just plus 15 is pretty decent damage. The poke is a lot different than I thought it would be, to be honest. That's not bad. But it's still a bit quality. It's a quality weapon, so we're gonna miss out on a lot of damage here. I don't know what we want to run with though. Fire, Raw, and Chaos are taken up right now. Those are the ascensions we don't want to use with they pretty much remove scaling. Don't know what to do with this weapon at all. I also need, because it's not going to benefit the most from plus 15. At that point, a different Great Hammer or Great Axe, like the Demon's Great Axe, could benefit way more, or the normal Great Axe. Demon's Great Hammer I was talking about before. This is what I want to do, ascend. There's also the Great Club. The Great Wooden Club that's over in Blighttown. I gotta find it. Where is the Daughters of Chaos? There we go. While we may let Slayer die, we're about to summon him up for the Centipede Demon. Actually, do we need to summon him up? He might make the fight worse, to be honest. There's also the option of using the Butcher's Knife. I've never used that weapon either before. Right here is the Centipede Demon. This is the last major roadblock to us in some nice red Titanite chunks. Everything down here is pretty much immune to fire damage though, and red Titanite chunks are all for fire damage. So there's not a whole lot of good options here. We should honestly go back to the bonfire. I'm not sure what I was doing coming down here. I knew I had some levels I could be doing. And I could summon Solaire. I guess I'll do it. See how much he helps, because I think he distracts the Centipede Demon more than I would like, since there's a lot of fire in this arena. Walk on it, you'll die, so I'd like to go to an area with more land. That's to the right, but Solaire likes to just go on the lava. And he actually has the ring that makes him pretty much immune to the lava. So he's out there fighting the Centipede Demon while I have to stay here and watch, which is not the best thing. I'm just going for now. There is this cutscene, and if you look over to the right there is that bigger arena-ish, more land over there. That's always where I usually go for fighting this demon. As you can see, I'm taking major damage from the lava, so I'd rather run this way Let's actually top off before we do this little jump. And now he's gonna try to follow us over here. Or Solaire will distract him like he does always. Ouch, that's not good at all. Oh, he knocked off a tail. That little crawling thing is a centipede demon's arm, I think, actually, not the tail. Which, will give us a ring, the ring for this lava if we can kill it. Wait, where'd it go? There it is, I see it. I would love to lock on. Aw. Oh, we still got the ring. And Solaire's grab. That's actually the perfect opportunity to put on the ring. There we go. Let's buff up. Okay, that was strange. Let's go whoop some demon booty. Great damage. He's jumping up. If I was able to look all the way up, I'd actually see him kind of levitating in the air. It's a pretty good attack and damage wise, like against us, but our damage is just as good, if not better. And he is dead. But Solaire not really helping us out. Pretty easy fight. I don't believe I needed Solaire for that, but he did knock off the tail for us, which made the fight a lot easier. Here's Solaire here. We could potentially not talk to him here, and we could kill the sunlight maggot ahead, and that would actually save Solaire from dying, rather than needing to open the shortcut. It's a rather lengthy walk to get there, and we're probably not going to do it in this stream just because of how far it is. But as I said, I kind of want his stuff. I don't need his stuff, to be honest. Ah, screw it. Let's try to save him. I already did it in a previous playthrough with a different character. And I got his sunlight talisman, his weapon, his armor, and shield. It's not stuff that's really suited for this character in particular. So there's no real point in letting Solaire die, other than just collecting. But I do believe if we rush over to that sunlight maggot that makes Solaire crazy, we could save him without paying another teammate. This is a tight spot to be in. We are surrounded by these dragon butts, and they are actually some pretty dangerous enemies if we don't know what to do with them. I think I do have a pretty good strat to deal with them though, although I'd rather not test it. I don't know if dying will change Solaire's position. And if he does change position, he will turn crazy, and we will have to kill him, because once he has that sunlight maggot on his head, there is nothing we can do to save him. At that point, we just gotta kill him. I guess that's not something we want anymore. But right here is a bonfire, which will be really nice for dealing with the city up ahead. Now that I think about it, I did miss a chest with a pretty good soul item in it. It's one of the best soul items in the game. Good for when you need some cash. But I just went ahead and skipped that. I think I'll come back to this area later and grab it. It's not something I really need to do on stream. It's in the, I think that one right there instead of that one. If you go inside, there's a chest with the soul of a great hero. But we're gonna rush straight into the city. And there's this hallway. You can see it right there. That hallway is gonna be pretty important. That big bridge. This place is pretty interesting. It's hard to look around in, but I did see Bonfire VN's video about it. At least I think it was Bonfire VN. It might have been somebody else. But this city, this demon city here, is filled with huge statues of these demons. I don't know if we can see them, but these statues right here, not the ones that are attacking us right now, but like actual statues. Like the one right there are up high above, and they're humongous. Ouch. These guys are not dying in 2 hits either, strangely enough. They might be a little more tanky than the ones back before the fire sage. Okay, this isn't really good. There's a whole bunch of these dudes around here, and we're not doing nearly as much damage as we really need to. These guys are a bit more tanky than I would like. But you can still take them out at 2 hits if we use a heavy attack. But it does make me a little worried for the Chaos Eater that's going to be right up here. And he's right there. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they one-shot you. They're very finicky enemies. They also got a grab attack. Their health is sometimes fragile. I think most of the time pretty fragile. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna try to kill this. Actually, let's wait for Kirk to invade. We haven't aggroed the black figure up there. That's just a daughter of Izalith. Kirk should be aggroed right now. He's coming down here. I don't have the parry ring on. Doesn't matter. 2 parries will do the trick. That's a pretty decent amount of souls from him, too. Uh-oh, that is a firestorm. Oh, that is... wow. That really stretched over to me. I'm gonna have to backstab. There we go. We really could use the parry ring at this point. Never mind. That's an easy kill. A lot easier than I expected. There we get an Izalith Catalyst. Ooh, that's actually a better magic adjust than the Ulusil Catalyst. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. It's also a very big catalyst, as you can see. But we have another one of these dudes here. They're a bit strange. They have little white stuff that comes out of their tubes. And I think those tubes can do a really good amount of damage against us, so. I don't know, they're pretty weird projectiles, but I don't I actually do think they do a whole bunch of damage. Remember getting one-shotted at full health with that attack? So, I'd rather not get hit by it. We're not gonna challenge the Bed of Chaos, obviously, just yet. I just wanted to get here for a stream. We do have to talk to Quilana first, buy out her pyromancy. I guess technically we don't need to. But I'd rather have something from her as we kill the Bed of Chaos, since killing the Bed of Chaos will pretty much say bye-bye to Quilana. She will leave the Bed of Chaos, more specifically. That's unfortunate. Thought I would have taken some pretty good damage there. That's actually fortunate for us. And in this hall, we're at the hallway right now, in case if you don't know. The hallway I pointed out earlier. In the middle of it is this Titanite demon. He is the hardest Titanite demon out of all the ones we have faced so far. So I'd rather not get knocked off into the lava either. That's good. We got past them. They are very slow. So just getting past them right here is an excellent way to do this. But now here is the moment of truth. Is Solaire down here right now? Just killed a Titanite lizard. Oh boy. I think that's Solaire.
Finally, I have my very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did it. I did. Oh. Oh.
So we are going to put Solaire out of his misery. Kind of unfortunate that this happened. I really didn't have humanity to spare though.
Dark. So dark.
That gives us all of his gear. And this is the shortcut that we could have opened. And this is the maggot that we should have killed. You can tell because it's got glowing red eyes. Now give us the sunlight maggot. Okay, it's only unlocked because I was on the other side. I have not donated any humanity to the witches. I am a Dark Wraith +2 right now. So here's the thing. We are next to the Bed of Chaos. We do have a rare ring of sacrifice, might as well equip it. And I think I've got the Bed of Chaos's attacks down pretty well. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're gonna run. We might as well put in a good try against it. Really, because Bed of Chaos is a really annoying enemy. Boss, I mean. It's not really a boss fight, though. It's just a really strange platformer, to be honest. gonna go ahead and put on the rare ring of sacrifice. Not concerned about any curse issues, and we're just gonna put on a lighter set. Put on something like the shadow equipment. And we can try something like the dark sword. We're probably not gonna need our catalyst for anything, but I don't know for sure. And if I do manage to get this boss fight done in one try, one sitting, without quitting out, I will be posting that clip to my channel and boasting about it, because all of you losers who cry about the beta chaos, I will be a reigning king, pretty much. Although, this fight can be really stupid at times. So if you don't know, the ground is going to start breaking up. I do need to watch for that melee attack that's going to happen every so often. It appears to be spammed a lot. Doing the sweeping attack. A little slam here and there. The beta chaos technically counts as two separate entities. The plant tree and whatever that fire thing is up there. They both attack separately. And that's the other limb down. I should honestly quit out now since it's pretty much a straight shot from here. It's just watch for the sweep, and as it ends, jump down. Watch for the sweep again, and then go straight through. But that fire thing that you see right there has some unique attacks. I think the wooden thing also... Uh-oh. I am alive. That's great to know, to see. Watch for that slam, and then we're going to go run over here. Can't tell what the tree is doing. Another nice slam here. 2 swipes, okay. That's really unfortunate. Oh, that's really unfortunate, actually. Okay, we are out of Estus. That hitbox is absurd, by the way. I'm gonna have to run for it. Never mind, I died. Okay, let's try this again, and let's not burn to death. I think we can actually get this boss fight done right now. Actually, no, I just talked about Quilana. But then again, teleporting here isn't easy, or getting here isn't easy. There's no direct warp point to this boss fight. And to be honest, I don't really need pyromancies with this character either. Pyromancies are a lot better for a pure exact quality weapon, or character build. All dex, strength, endurance. This is a more of a pure strength. Not pure. um, strength and intelligence. And strength and intelligence is, as I said, got some pretty interesting options. Okay, this weapon does not nearly do as much damage as I would have liked. It is a straight sword. It attacks really fast. And it is also raw. Let's see how two heavy attacks do. Or not, I guess not. We will just sit here in the fire and be burned. Very good. Two heavy attacks do the job. That's pretty good too. Let's put on the ring of steel protection. I do want to say I can get it this time. Okay, that's great. We have more firestorm. That almost killed us. Just gonna go ahead and double tap here. I need the wooden thing to do the sweeping. Or not. I think I can just jump down right now. Okay, that was another weird attack. We're just gonna run right on in. Hey, that was pretty easy. Oh boy. And we did get hit by that. And here we have the Bed of Chaos. Now, some say that it can actually be killed in one shot. That is a lie. If you equip your regular straight sword hilt, never mind. I probably should have tried punching it, but I swear to you, it actually has like 4 health exactly. And if you manage to roll, I should have tried Kirk's armor. But Kirk's, you can tell, like, it doesn't just have 1 HP. Don't clip me on that. Don't quote me on that either. I'm just gonna spam intelligence again. Intelligence is a really good thingy for this run anyways. We might leave Nito for last again. I don't have a lot of time left either. But let's get a start over to the archives, the Grand Archives. Because we do want to get Steve's tail weapon, the Moonlight Greatsword. We've been avoiding it for far too long. It's not going to be very useful for the rest of the game either. Okay, I cannot find my armor set for whatever reason. Okay, it was down here the whole time. Somehow I was missing it, so I'm not entirely certain how. Okay, all three sentinels are coming after me. We're gonna buff up this pig over here, is pretty annoying. I don't know if they can be parried like the other ones. They cannot be backstabbed like the other ones. And there is no real way to plunge them this time. Okay, he seems really tanky too. There we go. Let's try the next one. Ouch. I hardly saw any warning with that. Okay, that completely blew past my axe that I was blocking with. That wasn't the best idea, to be honest. Okay, stop ramming me into the wall. Okay, don't know how he actually dodged that. Pretty good dodge on my part. And this pig is dead. There are only 3 pigs in the entire game. We already killed the first one, and those 2 were the last 2. And when I mean the first one, I mean like way back in the beginning, but I should have rested at the bonfire now that I think about it. Probably should have kindled that bonfire too. This is a rather tough area in the game right now. Right here. These hollow dudes are a bit annoying with how much damage they do. That's nice. No, that's better. It doesn't help that we're going to lose our humanity status, I think, after we deal with Seath. He's going to make us die no matter what. We are also out of Estus. Okay. I would love to have had a backstab there. That went much better than I expected, to be honest. Okay, let's go back down here. I think I'm gonna homeward bone it too. This is not where I expected to go. I really should have kindled that bonfire. Okay, I'm just about all out of time though. I think I'm just gonna rest at that bonfire, kindle it, and then we're gonna end the stream there. I think we'll pick up doing the rest of the Duke's Archives. We have to free Logan, and he's gonna have a whole bunch of spells to sell to us, which will up our game immensely. Killing that Crystal Golem too will give us access to the DLC. And the DLC will give us even more spells to do things with. I think it's disappointing that this DLC doesn't have a miracle. It has 4 new sorceries, 1 pyromancy, but no new miracles. especially as a Faith main, usually Faith. But this time I'm going a little bit into intelligence, so that actually scared the crap out of me. I don't know if you can hear it on the stream. That's an Amber Alert going off. I'm not entirely certain how unprofessional that is. Man, my armor is all splotched up. Is that rust? Blood. I did rest at that bonfire, right? Okay, I would have loved a backstab. We're not doing a lot of damage. This might be a good time to explore. I want to see how much damage this Fire Flame Burge does. Okay, that was not a good option. Not nearly as much as I expected, to be honest. Actually, I don't even think it outpaces the, Sir, why are you over here? Okay, thank you for backing up. You're gonna teleport away. We should probably honestly switch back to the Great Axe and buff it. Not the Great Axe, the regular axe. We cannot backstab the channeler. Ouch! Really? A headshot. Alright, I'm in extreme. That was an unfortunate occasion. I might do some farming off stream or do something. I am utterly embarrassed with what just happened. So, you know,